What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Just leaving the gym. It was push day. We went at 7 o'clock today, so it's 8:39 right now, and we're just leaving. We go home and have some breakfast, and then off to work with Toby. And today at the gym, I finished listening to Hamza's full guide on discipline, which was, it's actually a really good video. He has some really good points in it, and in it he was talking about, what do you say, guys that message him asking him how they can get their friends or their family to start doing to pick up on good habits and start going to the gym with them and basically get on the right track in life. And he was saying that out of the 100 or 200 guys that have messaged him about this, he's told them different things, and he hasn't been able to help a single one of them. And he said that the best way to help your friends and your family to become better people is just to lead by example. Show them a good example. And if they want to become a better person because they see you doing it, then they'll come out and talk to you about it, and you'll know. And I heard that, and I started to notice this as well, because when I hung out with Quevin and Marty, and they're so fun, and I really enjoyed being around them, but I could probably never put them onto the same path that I'm on, just because they don't want to be on the same path as I'm on. Or for example, I went over to my friend Sam's house. His family invited my family over for dinner, and it's kind of fun. Like I said before, it's really fun hanging out with other people and just seeing how different they view the world and their upbringings are and their beliefs and stuff. And I'm pretty sure both of his parents have a PhD, so they're really educated people. And they like to ask me what I'm doing and my plans are, and I tell them, I told them, they know that I'm going to California, and they're asking, well, what are you going to do there? Because I talked about doing solar before, and then now that might not be a thing, it might not be a route that I go down. They're asking me some more things, and it's interesting to because all they know is you go to college and you get a degree, and then you go out and you go into a field. And that's kind of similar with my parents, but my parents aren't as educated. But it's just funny. It's really interesting just to see how people what their thoughts are about certain things and stuff. And they're really confused that someone wouldn't go to college, where from what I've seen in my perspective, the way that the stories that I've heard and the people that I've listened to have talked about it, I'm confused why you would go to college. And it's a whole cycle, and it just goes down, and it's super funny. And yeah, so that was cool. And then, but same with Sam, I could probably never get him to join me on the same path or the same goals that I have. And it's super frustrating, because you think it would be so nice if you could just have your friends along with you, friends that you already had, who have the same goal as you, who want the same outcome, who want to do the same things as you to get to the same point in life. But the chances are not very likely at all. And that's the hardest thing I've found with this whole thing that I'm on. And for most people, it's probably be one of the hardest things as well, but also just like enjoying the journey, which is kind of funny because that's something that I don't think I'll struggle with really, because things that I've done, like actually doing the things, I'm like working towards getting the thing, I already know that getting the thing, like I've done it before and things, but getting what you want is usually not what you expect. And so like one example I have is, I know these are stupid examples, but it's lessons that I've learned, right? So in some ways it helped, but when I used to play video games, I played Call of Duty a lot, and Black Ops 3, I got Dark Matter, which is like the mastery camo where you get gold for all the guns, and it takes a really long time, like months of playing for hours a day to get this camo, and I got it, and that was really like the first big thing I did on a video game, and I got it, and I was like, well, this is cool, but now what? And then I used it for a couple games, and then it was just like something that you have, and then you get used to it. And then I did that same thing in Modern Warfare, and I got Damascus, and then I was on GTA, and I made like hundreds of millions of dollars, and I had any car that I want, and I love GTA. GTA was like, if you ask me, my favorite video game of all time, GTA 5 online, hands down, because it's so similar to real life, and like I learned a lot of things from it, but the biggest thing that I learned is even after I got all the money, all the cars, I had a bunch of garages, bunch of houses, and I only used one thing the whole time. I just used the Oppressor Mark II. I'd go and get the jobs done. I'd go do import-export cars or crates, or when the Doomsday heists were big, or the casino heists, and then the Cayo Perico heists, and you just do these things over and over. And I had everything that I wanted, and I was still doing these things that were making me money just because I enjoyed doing them, and I didn't end up using like any of the things that I got. So that's one thing, probably the biggest thing that I got out of video games. And looking back, I really regret playing video games. There's a lot of things that I should have done instead of playing video games, like, I don't know, going out and doing like karate or something, some kind of martial arts, which I still do want to do. I think that would be sick. I'm thinking about doing that, signing up for a class when I get down to California, because I think that would be really fun. But I wish I would have done something like that as an example. But also the thing, getting out of all these things and just talking about them, is learn something from everything that you do. And like, I got that out of video games. And so I know I enjoy the process, and I know I enjoy like doing things to get me the thing that I think I want, but really the thing that I want is the thing that will get me the thing that I want, if you know what I mean. So like, that's something that I just kind of came to right now as I'm talking in this video. And that's another thing too, is if you want to join the Discord, link in description. It's really cool in there. It's talk about a bunch of things life related. But I was messaging one guy who just joined recently, and he was talking about how he finished school also, and now he's just kind of like, he feels like he's wasting his time, and he doesn't know where to go from here. And there's another guy who has really good advice, and he said, well, just start doing anything, because anything you do will be an experience that you can build off of. And that is completely 100% true. And The hard part is just implementing it, because that's what I need to do. That's what you probably need to do. So let's just do it, man. And yeah, there's one thing I was going to talk about, like at the gym, because we go 7 o'clock in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then every other day it's been like 9:30. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's a couple people there that we see every day, and it's like, especially this group of older guys that all talk to each other, and they seem super cool. And like, I was almost about to go up and be like, hey, I see you guys here all the time, and I don't know why I don't. I'm like on the edge of doing it, and I don't do it, and I can't figure out why, and it really bugs me, and it's so annoying. And I know that this is the thing that I need to work on, is going up and talking to people like that, and I have no idea why I don't do it. I just want to include that because that was just something I was thinking about while I was at the gym too. And yeah, I'm going to end the video there. So we made it this far. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Share this video with a friend, and maybe they'll join you on your path. Join the Discord. Join me on my path, and we can help each other out. And subscribe, like, you know, the whole YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.